Wait, what'd you say?
120s or 140s for as many as I can.
120s.
120s?
15 reps.
15. What's up, guys? So we're going to the iron office right now, about to train some push. Before that, I just want to talk to you guys about a couple things. So number one, I want to talk about why I kind of got into fitness, what led me to Iron Boys and all that good stuff. So my main thing to getting into fitness, honestly, was Austin. I was an athlete before. I played soccer, I played basketball and all that good stuff. Once I stopped playing those, I kind of looked for a different route. So I was just into fitness casually. I just wanted to train, look good and all that good stuff. And Austin kind of pitched the idea of competing, so I kind of got into the competing side of it. My parents never wanted me to do it. I always was kind of like pushed towards school and all that good stuff. So I kind of did have to take that leap of faith in myself to know that this is really something I wanted to do. And that's why I do apply myself at 100% and give it everything I got.
How did you feel when you got your first client?
Honestly, so I started off doing clients for free. My biggest thing was just to give people value for what I'm offering. I wanted to show people that I'm fully capable of dieting down a client, helping them reach their goals and all that stuff. So my first 10 clients I took on, I did completely free. I got good transformations, and from there I started to take on more people as I grew comfortable with taking people's money, because at the end of the day, people are making that investment in you, and I just didn't want to make people feel like they're investing something that they weren't getting anything out of. So for me, it was a super, super good feeling to know that I am able to help people. And that's where I kind of do contribute to the fitness industry, in my opinion. Like, I want to give back knowledge that I gained from higher level coaching, from doing John Jewett's training and all that good stuff, because at the end of the day, if I could pass that knowledge on to somebody else, they could help somebody further their knowledge.
What would you tell your past self?
Honestly, the biggest thing I would tell myself is just not to quit. Like, for me, I have a very, very kind of, I feel like, obsessive personality. So when I want something, like, I'm gonna pour everything I have into it. Like, regardless of what my placings are at shows or any of that stuff, like, I know I'm gonna give this craft 100%, whatever I have to offer, and then we'll see where the chips may like land. I know a lot of people say they're chasing like a pro card and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, like, those are very, very difficult feats to achieve. And in my opinion, in order to get that pro card or national qualification or whatever you're looking for, you have to live day by day like a bodybuilder, like a pro and all that stuff. So for me, I would tell my past self, just don't quit and keep pushing, because you make progress year by year, not day by day. Honestly, just the basics. Just nail everything to the best of your ability. It's never easy to eat 6 or 7 meals. We all have to get comfortable. So the biggest thing I would tell somebody is to learn how to live uncomfortably. Especially when you are trying to make progress. At the beginning, you will see a lot of progress, but eventually it will start to slow down. But don't let that discourage you. Just make it want to make you push that much harder to be that much better.
What tips do you have to give to someone that's having trouble following a diet?
Honestly, I think the biggest thing is just to commit to it. It may sound like something that's so easy, like, oh, you're just telling me just to commit to it. But invest in somebody you can trust. Because if you could trust that individual and they do look the part and they are helping you reach your goals, just remember, they are investing in you as well. So just give that person everything you do have, because their goal is to help you be a better you.
So, you know, at your level, you're pretty elite. You know, what keeps you passionate and what keeps you motivated to keep moving forward?
I think the drive is just more so built on chasing the higher names and the bigger people. At the end of the day, I'm still an NPC competitor. So there are so many other athletes who are doing a lot better than me. And not necessarily, it's not about better or worse. It's more so that they're at a higher level. So my goal is to get to that higher level. And the cool thing about when you're chasing dreams and goals is the levels never stop. So from the NPC level, you go to the national stage. From there, you go to the pro stage. From the pro stage, you start off as a regular pro. You get to a mediocre level. You get to an elite level. Then there's the Olympia. So there's always a stepping stone that we're using to get to a better spot. Another thing is, guys, if you are just a lifestyle client, do everything in moderation. Like, you can have 5 days on the plan, and then you can have a cheat meal on the weekend. Just replace it with a specific meal in your plan, and your coaches will help you out with that. The goal is to make progress, and the best plan is what you can adhere to. So whatever you can follow to the best of your ability, that's what the best plan for you is.
What is the benefit that you got from going to the gym? Because, you know, people say, like, going to the gym, it relieves the stress, you know, it even helps with, like, depression. Like, what exactly did it benefit for you?
For me, I feel like the biggest thing it gave me was a competitive drive again. Once I lost sports, like, there was nothing to really be competitive in anymore. And I needed something to kind of give me that edge back. And for me, it's helped me mentally, physically, emotionally, every possible way you can think of. It boosts your confidence, because at the end of the day, you are better than yourself. Whether you're doing it just for lifestyle, whether you're doing it to compete, or whatever the case may be, you are making that investment in yourself, which is the best investment you could possibly make, in my opinion. So you have to look at it as a form of therapy, a form of maybe just a mental release, whatever the case may be. Use it to your advantage, and that's how I feel like I've used it.
Yeah, and day by day, I feel like you just slowly build that confidence up, because you know, like, after you work out, you're like, damn, like, I'm literally getting better just by going to the gym. Like, every day you just see the progress, and I feel like that builds up, like, confidence day by day.
Exactly, and those 2 hours that you have in the gym, like, for me, nothing else matters. It's literally me and the weights, and everything else is blocked out from any problem I have in life or whatever the case may be. Like, those 2 hours are my hours in the gym where nothing matters. My mind is strictly focused on executing and doing everything with precision and to the best of my ability. And at the end of the day, I feel like if you are starting in this, don't look at people. Like, don't look at somebody you're chasing, because you might never be able to reach that point, because your physique's very different. So your goal should be to be the best version of yourself, because maybe you could create something that's very, very different and beautiful in its own way.
Yeah, I think sticking to, you know, being yourself will always win, because it's like no one can really be you better than you.
Exactly.
How do you like training at Iron Office so far?
It's cool, man. The lighting's really good in there. The dumbbells go up to 200 pounds. A lot of cool machines, a lot of cool people. Very like-minded people, which is the thing I like, honestly. It's like you train with people who have the same goal and the same mindset. Like, a lot of these guys are competitors or powerlifters, and it's super, super cool to see people pushing themselves past their limits. I think the coolest thing, honestly, about the gym is when you enjoy it so much to the point where you get anxiety before every session, because every set counts so much and you care so much about executing that before I come in for every session, I literally get that anxious feeling. Time to get into the fun stuff now. These dumbbells go pretty heavy, so let's see what we can work up to.
Hey, those dumbbells are sick, huh?
They look beautiful. Those dumbbells look beautiful. Look at those 200s. The goal is to touch those one time before I leave here, whenever that may be. Next year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. One day I touch those. This is the key to progress, the notebook. The notebook is where it all starts. Today we got YG's new album playing. YG and Mozzie.
Top 3 bangers on that album, go.
First 48. Fight Down, Bopped in Oak Park. Those 3, listen to them. Those don't get you pumped, nothing will get you pumped. So right here, guys, this is the leg day from Elevate. In here we have essential amino acids. We have cluster dextrin, a little bit of sugars. Very, very good for intra-workout. The EAAs are gonna be good for recovery. The cluster dextrin is gonna be a fast-acting carb to utilize while you're training to shuttle more glycogen, so you can use it while you're training.
But does it taste good?
I haven't tried it, let's see.
Let's see.
Fire. Literally tastes exactly like sweet tea. Go in and get that sweet tea, it tastes exactly like it.
Like McDonald's sweet tea?
$1.
Ooh. Something light, huh?
Honestly, 140s next time for sure. I just don't like to touch a weight in a new environment. Super heavy. Just that chance of getting hurt is not worth it. So just touch those for 8. Beat the rep bridge, which was a 5 to 7, so now we progress forward.
How do those dumbbells feel compared to the old ones?
Oh man, compared to GB3, these things are bricks. They're literally iron. They fall on your chest, it's like sheesh. Here we go. So, I just started training at Iron Office, guys. I tried to convince Ryan to come train with me. He's now gonna sign up over here. in 2 weeks, he's been pressing the 80s, he told me. In 2 weeks, in a deficit, he'll be pressing the 100-pound dumbbells. I'm telling you right now. For money than again.
Let's go.
Huh?
Wait, what'd you say?
120s or 140s for as many as I can.
120s.
120s?
15 reps.
15 reps.
You could do so.
Is that an old tank?
Yeah, this is an old stringer.
Yeah?
Very, very old, yeah. Hopefully I can keep wearing these. One day he'll bring them back.
I know.
That's the goal.
Hey, if Edgar, if you're watching this, you need to bring the stringers back.
Yeah, bring those stringers back. I hope you're watching it too, because it's your YouTube. Iron Bully, baby.
How do you feel doing push-pull legs opposed to like a regular like chest tries, like back buys?
So honestly, I feel like the biggest benefit for me going to push-pull legs is the fact that I can now target on push day whatever my weak point was. Such as my weak point from the judges was, hey, bring up your chest. So now I can make my push days more chest dominant because my delts are already very overpowering, so it helps me that way.
Hey, was it kind of scary going on stage for the first time?
What's up?
Was it kind of scary going on stage for the first time?
Honestly, it was like the best feeling. Like I knew the minute, especially for men's physique, I knew the minute I stepped on stage, like, oh, this is for me. I literally felt like I've done this shit 100 times. Like all that practice paid off. Going on stage, I felt so comfortable.
What's your go-to cheat meal right now?
Honestly, if I have a cheat, it's usually like a Pollo Loco, Chipotle, something that's just literally macronutriently exactly the same as something on plan.
No
Like,
Taco Bell?
No way, man. Taco Bell messes you up. My digestive system will be messed up for weeks. Push day wrapped up. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Peace.